Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
We're going to raise and support this 2000 Ford Focus. We're going to use our 2-post lift. You can use a jack and jack stance. So a majority of front-wheel drive vehicles, what you have problems with the exhaust would be the flex pipe. So you want to start at the front of the exhaust and look back. We're looking for the leak. And as you can see, we found our flex pipe and it's broken right off. This is a very common problem. So that's something you would want to look at if you had a loud exhaust. As you can see, this is what a new flex pipe would look like. It should have this steel mesh, and obviously the one on the vehicle, it has all rotted away and caused this pipe to break. Okay. I'm assuming these will break when we take these nuts off, or they're going to strip out, but we'll give it a try anyway. I'm going to use a 14mm socket and a ratchet. I'll loosen this up. And it broke. That's okay. We'll try this side as well. And this one, the nut's actually coming off. So now I'll grab the pipe, wiggle it out. Should be able to feed it up this way and slide it down just like that. So for the back one, I'm going to try again to take these 11mm nuts off. They're probably going to break. Just use a 11mm socket and a ratchet. And that broke, that's okay. I'll take this side off as well. And that one broke also. All right, I'm gonna scrape off what's left of the gasket. I'm gonna use this scraper. We sell these in a kit at 1aauto.com. Scrape off any excess. Do the same on this engine side. Alright, so I am gonna have to cut this bolt out. What I'm gonna use is a whizzer just to flatten it before we drill it out. So the first thing I will do, cut this down here. have to drill this out, but just a last ditch effort, we're gonna try to use a little bit of oil penetrant on here. Let that soak for a second, and I'm just gonna try to use a little punch, try to tap it out. This may break off or not, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna try to hold this with a block of wood back here so that I don't break the flange. I'm trying to do this. All right. So I'll use a punch and a little hammer, and I'm just gonna tap. See what happens. Yeah, it's coming out. Pull that wood out of the way. There we go. Now I didn't have to drill it. So there's a little bit of metal on there. Here we have our old exhaust pipe. Here's our new exhaust pipe from 1aauto.com. As you can see, the shapes of the pipes are the same. The flanges are the same. The flex pipe is the same. The new pipe comes with new gaskets, and there's these protectors on the ends of the pipe. You're going to want to take these off the studs. Just take a pair of needle nose, twist them off. You want to make sure you take those off before you try to install the pipe. Get yours at 1aauto.com and you'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, so we got some new hardware for this. We got some lock washers and we got some nuts. These are 10 1.25 for this. So those will thread on there. We'll put the lock washers on first. And then also for the back, we just got some standard hardware with some washers and some nuts and some little lock washers. And we'll use that for the back. For the front, I'm gonna put the gasket on first before we put it up. The rear, I can just slip it in afterwards. And we can go install this pipe. And we're just gonna slide the pipe up through here. Come down through here. Slide it in there. And I'm just gonna loosely put these lock washers on and nuts. I'm not gonna tighten them down just yet. Like that. All right, so someone tried to fix this with a coat hanger. Before we attach this, we're gonna take this coat hanger off. Just use some cutters. Cut this out. Oops. Pull this out. This one off here as well, just like that. All right, before we re-secure a hanger, I'm gonna install the gasket and the bolts. We'll fold this up, slide this bolt through here, and then on the other side, slide the other bolt through the gasket and then through the flange right there. Have this really big washer that'll help support that. I'm going to use a lock washer, and then I'll use a nut just like that. We'll do the same for the other side. For this side, get that right there. Use the washer and the lock washer. And we'll install the nut. right, so the reason this pipe probably failed was because the support was rotted away. So what we're gonna do, we don't have another support, so what we're gonna do is just use an exhaust clamp. We're gonna feed it through here. Hold this up. And this on this side, and then put the nuts on. Tighten that up a little bit, and that'll at least support the exhaust so that it won't put so much pressure on the flex pipe. All right, so I'm going to tighten these bolts up for our hanger. I'm using a 9/16 socket and a ratchet. And I'll just snug that up. For these bolts, I'm going to use a 13mm wrench and a 13mm socket. I'm going to hold this up a little bit while I tighten this down. I'm going to do the same for the other side. Snug that down, snug this down. That's good. All right, then we're going to tighten up this flange on the front. These are 17mm nuts. Snug these up.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at 1AAuto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.